Hi, welcome to Design Mindtech, a technical blog for everyone. In today's beginner's guide to Selenium, we are going to understand what is Selenium, how to create first Selenium project, how to write our first automation script. Basically, let's understand what is Selenium. Selenium is an open source automation tool used for automation of web applications. It supports a variety of binding languages like Java, Python, C Sharp, JavaScript, and Ruby. But Java remains the most popular choice in the industry due to its stability, community support, and compatibility with enterprise frameworks. As part of our beginner's guide to Selenium, we are going to create our first Maven project in IntelliJ and then add the Selenium dependency, then develop the first Selenium script, execute the script, and then understand how it works. Let's begin with creation of our first Selenium script project. I have opened IntelliJ IDE and then I'm going to file new project. I have to name my project. I'll name it as beginners guide to Selenium, and next step is to select an build system. I'm selecting Maven, and then select a JDK version. If you have already installed JDK versions in your system, you can select one of those. In case if you don't have any installed already, you can download and install the JDK from within IntelliJ. Right now I'm going to use the one which is available in my system right now, the JDK 21, and simply I'll have to click on create to create my first project. And if you already have any projects open in IntelliJ or you have references to any old previous projects, it will ask you to choose either to open the new project in the same window or a new window. I'm fine to open it in new window, this window, so that it refreshes and opens my new project. I'll select this window. Yeah, we have now created our first project successfully. So let's understand what the project structure basically. So basically we have a major folder, that is src, where we write Java source code, and we find two root packages, the default packages, that is main and test. So main is used by application developers to write their application code, and resources folder will be used for storing or saving the resources like properties files, configuration files, anything else required by application code, and Java code is written under Java folder. So as we are writing our automation script, any automation script or unit scripts should be written in under test Java. So before we begin and create the new Java class file, we will add the Maven dependency for Selenium, so that it does not throw any errors while we are writing our first script. So Maven dependency for Selenium, we can simply copy it from by searching on Google from Maven repository, or you can also take it from Design Mindtech blog itself. We have a beginner's guide for Selenium in the blog. So you can see I am on Design Mindtech blog. This is the home page, and then we need to navigate to automation Selenium to capture our first Maven dependency. You can see the beginner's guide we have here also. You can go through it to understand it in depth, and then Maven dependency is available here. Just simply copy it. Let's move back to IntelliJ to edit. So you can see in the pom.xml we have only project related properties, and now we need to add dependencies required. So I have added it now, and this must be added before the project end closure tag. And I am just refreshing so that Maven downloads the dependency, and it just quickly did it because I already have it. It just, when you have dependency already available in your machine, it just checks whether the dependency available. If it does not present, then it downloads it freshly. And next step is to create our first script. To create our first script, I need to write the code in Java. So first I have to create a Java class file. Right click on Java, new Java class is the way we create. I'll name it as page validation. So I'll explain why we are naming it as page validation. The test case we are going to automate today is launch Design Mindtech blog website and then navigate to DevOps page. Then to confirm that we have landed on DevOps page, we are extracting this test and printing it in the console. So this is the use case that or the test case flow. So that's why I have named it as page validation, as we are validating this page. And now to add code here, I can write the entire code by myself. Right now I have only the Java class template. So what I'm going to do is, the beginner's guide has even the first script, the flow I explained now. We will just go back to automation Selenium in Design Mindtech blog and scroll down below Maven dependencies. Again scroll down, we have a script here. Nothing to worry, I'll explain the script structure, what it is doing and all. I'm first copying to IntelliJ. I'll simply paste the script I copied. You can see I have the script ready now. So before we move on, we need to see everything is fine, there are no errors, but I see one red underline here which is saying a compile time error. The reason behind it is the script is supposed to be part of a package called demo. It's a plain Java package. Right now if you see my code structure, I have src test Java and directly my class file. Java being a root level package, so we need to have a custom package demo because we have declared this. Now I have two options to either. First option is to create by right clicking on Java folder and new, and then create a folder from here, or I can ask IntelliJ to help me to add a package and move this class to that. Let me try ask IntelliJ to help me. So I just mouse over on demo where the error was present. I see a option move to package demo. So now you can see the error just disappeared. Now we already have everything in place. Now let's try to understand what this script is doing. So this is a plain Java package named demo, and we are importing certain Selenium packages which are responsible for launching the browser and performing the actions and identifying the elements on the page to perform the actions. And next thing is, this is the default Java class creation syntax, and I'm writing this script in public static void main, and I'm not using any sort of unit testing frameworks like JUnit or TestNG in this beginner's guide. So I have a plan of launching another advanced guide to use Selenium with JUnit and TestNG. If you subscribe to my channel, you will get notification of all advanced content I am going to publish soon. And as I said, I am writing this code in a main method, and I have declared system.set properties. What I am doing is I am configuring the proper path of Chrome driver.exe. What this Chrome driver.exe is nothing but it acts as a bridge between your script and the real browser. So your script communicates with Chrome driver.exe, acts as a middle layer, and then this interface will communicate with your browser. That's how it basically works. Next step I'm doing is creating a WebDriver instance for writing my actions and all the required steps for my script, and I'm initializing it as a new Chrome driver. That means I'm telling script you should use a Chrome browser. and in the next step I'm simply maximizing the window. This is where my real test case starts. Yeah, now I'm launching by saying driver.get and passing the URL designmindtech.com. I'm telling script to launch designmindtech site on the browser, and then I'm doing find element. That means I'm trying to identify the navigation button I want to click. So DevOps link text is one of the way of locating the element on the browser. If you want to understand more about locators and all the locators supported by Selenium, you can subscribe to my channel. I'm going to publish a lot of videos around this. And then after click, what I'm doing, I'm trying to extract the DevOps header text on the which is present on the page by identifying that locator via a locating mechanism called XPath, and I'm passing the attribute and the attribute values to identify that particular element on the page. Then just simply calling get text to extract the text from that element and store it in a string. And in the next step, as a final step, I'm just printing the header text extracted from the page for our reference. And then I'm just calling driver.quit to close the browser and close the WebDriver session as well. We have to mandatorily do this so that our resources like CPU, memory are not over consumed by scripts. And now I'm going, it's time to make sure I have my driver file present. So I have given path as /chrome driver.exe. So / indicates it is present in the root folder. Here root folder is the project folder. If I see I don't have in the root folder, it should be present in parallel to pom.xml. So let me copy it from my system path to there. You can see here I have chrome driver.exe. I'm just simply pasting the exe file inside the project root folder. Now I have it in parallel to pom.xml. So we have everything in place right now. Let's execute the script and understand how it works. So now we have to configure a runner in IntelliJ. So I have to go to current file, edit configurations, add new run configuration. As I have written my Selenium first script in Java, plain Java, that is inside main method. So I have to select it as application, and we can just give a name as Selenium runner. So JDK is by default selected based on the JDK selected during project creation, and I have to specify which Java class is responsible for executing my test. So just click on this. It will list down all the available Java classes in your project. My test script is present in page validation Java class. So it says it is part of demo package. So this is the right one. Let's select it. We can directly run it from here, or we can just simply apply OK so that the configuration is saved. You can see Selenium runner is ready. You can run it from here, or you can just click on the drop down and run it from here as well. Let's run the script. So you can see browser is launched, and it maximized the screen, and you can see it quickly closed, but it performed all the actions. You can see it has captured the header text after it navigated to DevOps page. So now because it was so fast, we could not see visualize what happened. So to visualize the actions happened on the page, let's introduce slightly wait method. I'm simply calling thread.sleep instead of any waits or like dynamic waits or fluent waits, which are from Selenium. Those will be covered in advanced Selenium concepts in my upcoming guide to Selenium. Again, subscribe to the channel so that you can get notification all the uh, new publications I am doing, and I'm giving 2 seconds of sleep so that my script waits for a while so that I can see what happened on the page. So it is throwing an error because I have to make sure I am adding a throws to my method. Interrupted exception. This thread.sleep always interrupts your current running thread to make it paused for a given number of seconds. So if you define this, your Java VM understands. Yes, you know, the script the code knows. It throws an interrupted exception, so it does not worry or make your script to fail. You can see it just added throws interrupted exception. So now we are all fine. Let's rerun the script. So you can see DevOps page is loaded, and it waited for 2 seconds and then it closed, and you can see it has extracted that text, and our script is working fine for the test case we wanted to automate. Thank you all for watching this video. You can ask your questions in the comment section of this video, and subscribe to my channel to get my all new published videos for advanced Selenium and framework level, unit level, and other advanced concepts. Even framework creation I'm going to publish. Subscribe to my channel. All the very best for your automation journey. Thank you for watching the video.